We love it raw.
Hi, this is We Love It Raw with A.S. Caldero, Chris Coury, the future, and Venus. Please subscribe, listen, share, tag, make people hear this. This is a great show. Thank you guys. We love you.
We love it raw.
In 3 weeks, Seth Rollins has the chance of a lifetime to recapture his WWE title. The only question, can he do it? Can the months of work, the months of training, the months of rehabilitation pay off as champion? With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the longest weekly running YouTube show in history. This is We Love It Raw. And before I go into my analysis of Monday Night Raw, I just want to say one thing. Last week, we lost someone very close to us, Miles. For the last couple of days, it's been one of the most difficult and grueling experiences of our lives. We loved this kid to death. He was like a brother to us. He was a wrestling fan just like we are now, but he was more into the ECW type. And the words can't express what we're going through right now. Okay? If we could turn back the hands of time and bring him back, we would. So Miles, you're in the heavens above, watching over all of us who looked out for you, who loved you and cared for you. This show, We Love It Raw, is dedicated to you, our fallen brother in arms. Rest in peace, my friend. We love you for the rest of our lives. Look over us with your heart and your soul. We love you, brother, forever and ever. Amen. And now with that out of the way, let's get right into the show, ladies and gentlemen. Because in 3 weeks we have a big match feel at Money in the Bank. The WWE World Title. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, who made his return at Extreme Rules in New Jersey. And he laid out Roman Reigns emphatically with a pedigree. And Roman Reigns, one has to think, is he all there after the ambush by Rollins? Well, Roman comes out, makes his statement, and still confirms that he's not the good guy, he's not the bad guy, he's just the guy. And he wants to confront Seth Rollins right in the middle of the ring on Raw. And he got his wish. Or did he? It turns out that Rollins continued to play the mind games on Roman Reigns. He was sprinting to the ring, he backed up. Sprint, back up. Sprint, back up. One has to think, was that smart? Or was that logical to do something like this? If I had to say that, and if I was a betting man, I'd say it was pure genius. Because you're getting into the head of a man who's the head of an empire. And you want to make him fall into pieces. And Seth Rollins almost did that on Monday night, but he held back. He's saving himself for Money in the Bank in Vegas 3 weeks from now. Speaking of returns, John Cena made his epic return to Monday Night Raw on Memorial Day Monday. And he says, well, he's been gone. The WWE has gone over a transformation change, and it has, for the better. And Cena says he has no problems with the future stars of this WWE era, but he makes it loud and clear. He says, you're the future. And if you want your future, you're going to have to go through me first. So who took up the challenge? It was AJ Styles. He comes out. He welcomes back John Cena. He told him that he looks forward to working with him and working against him. And one would think AJ teaming up with John Cena, they can go on to win Tag Team Gold, but it wasn't. The shocking turn of events on this one was AJ turns on John Cena and turns on the fans who have supported him since his debut this past January at the Royal Rumble. And as he's laying waste to John Cena, the club comes out and they're supporting AJ Styles, saying, this is the AJ we love, this is the AJ we miss, this is the AJ we always knew was inside of him. And AJ did it not once, not twice, but 3 times. He laid out John Cena. Now my question I'm going to remind you is this. With this beatdown of John Cena, are we going to see a match at Money in the Bank? I think we are. We are. It's just going to be a matter of when this match gets made. But I do see AJ and John Cena squaring off in numerous matches, including SummerSlam in Brooklyn. Next, I would like to talk more now and in depth about the Money in the Bank briefcase match. Last week we had 5 top name competitors in the WWE qualified for the Money in the Bank. Now we have a 6th. His name is Alberto Del Rio. He qualified on Thursday Night SmackDown last week. So we have a 6-man field for the Money in the Bank. One man has won it before and is looking to do it again, while the other 5 are first-timers looking to make a name for their careers. Dean Ambrose, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, Chris Jericho, and Kevin Owens. And they ended up in a match, a 6-man tag team match on Monday Night Raw. It was chaotic, and it was crazy. But in the end, it was Ambrose, Cesaro, and Zayn prevailing over Owens, Jericho, and Del Rio. So if you had to think, the upper hand, the upper echelon, is in the favor of Cesaro, Ambrose, and Zayn heading into Nevada in 3 weeks. I also want to talk a little bit about the tag team division. It's a mess. We still don't have a clear-cut #1 contender favorite for the tag team gold. As soon as you hear something, I will definitely let you know. Same thing goes for the women's title. Complete mess. Division's a complete shambles. Who is Charlotte going to face at Money in the Bank? Is it going to be Becky Lynch? Or is it going to be Natalya? Or are we going to have a triple threat match? And also, what's going on with Dolph Ziggler and Baron Corbin? I'm glad I brought this up quickly because this rivalry is boring as all hell. Whoever came up with it should be shot dead, because seriously, the worst storyline I have ever seen. But for those who care, Dolph Ziggler ended up losing by way of disqualification, by the way of a low blow. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's your show. It's not a long one. It's a compact show. And that's how we're going to do things now on We Love It Raw. We're going to do compact shows. I'm only going to give you the major parts of Monday Night Raw. I hope you enjoy this show. I look forward to hearing your comments. I look forward to you sharing this with your friends, your families, your co-workers, your loved ones, whoever. Make sure they listen to the show. It is a fantastic show. You're not going to be disappointed. Until next week, I am the boss. For my executive producer, Mr. A.S. Caldero. For our technical supervisor, Miss Vanessa Cruz. We are signing off, saying, keep it real, keep it raw. And we will see you next week for We Love It Raw. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to We Love It Raw. You just heard the in-depth analysis of Monday Night Raw, and now we are going to give you a treat. This is We Love It Raw 24, Seth Rollins, Rebuild, Redesign, Reclaim. And it appeared on the WWE Network immediately after Raw Monday night, and it was fantastic. They showed the injury to Seth Rollins. It was a complete tear of the ACL, MCL, and meniscus. An injury so catastrophic, I'm surprised Seth Rollins came back in that amount of time. And what made the episode good was the fact that Seth Rollins documented this whole thing. He wanted to be known to the fans who love Seth Rollins that it's no easy walk in the park to get over an injury this quick. It showed him working out, lifting weights, rehabilitating the knee that buckled in Dublin, Ireland last November. He would spend maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours in the gym making sure he's getting stronger for when he does come back into WWE full-time basis. It also talks about him, being with the family and his friends. It goes into his childhood. So overall, ladies and gentlemen, the show is fantastic. I do suggest you watch it. If you have the WWE Network, go to WWENetwork.com and just watch it. You'll be in awe about what happened with Seth on his road to recovery. I want to know what you think. I want to hear what you fans think. Did Seth Rollins make a return judgment too fast? Or should he have waited to make sure that the knee is fully healed and then come back? Let us know. Use the hashtag early return or right return. Right return if you think it's correct that he came back right now, or early return saying he's risking more damage to that knee without proper strengthening and rehabilitation. And I will read your comments next week on We Love It Raw. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm just going to remind you to to keep it real, and to, yes, keep it raw.